everybody, Tracy Pajer here. I wanted to lead you through a quick meditation to help you feel more calm and more peaceful. I was working with a client last night and she wanted to have that emotion while in a stressful situation. And so I thought, what a great opportunity to provide a meditation for it. So go ahead and find a quiet place. I really love to sit up against a wall so I can push my head back into it and take a little bit of gravity out. If laying down feels good for you, sitting in a chair, whatever works best. But most importantly, it's a quiet room away from distraction. And so if you're comfortable, I invite you to close your eyes and just listen to my voice. So taking some big deep breaths in through your nose and some big exhales out through your mouth. And just keep that going. Just slowing down the speed of your breath, slowing down your exhales. Now, if you're like me, you probably have a ticker tape running through your head of things to do, places to go, people to call, websites to check, whatever it is. See if you can just push pause on that just for a moment, that it's going to be there and you can get to that later. But this time is important and these skills are important to just bring it back down and get in touch with what makes you feel calm. So continuing that big deep breath. Big inhales through your nose and big exhales out through your mouth. I want to walk you through just a real quick body scan. So starting with the top of your head, feeling nice and warm, feeling that energy travel down through your neck. Your trapezius muscles, your rhomboids, your upper back can relax. Shoulders can drop away from your ears. I like to imagine a hanger. The hook part of the hanger is the top of your head, which goes down into your neck. And then this gentle slope on each side are your shoulders. Checking in with your chest, feeling it rise and fall with each breath. Feeling your ribs expand on your inhale and feeling them contract on your exhale. And so if it feels good for you to take a couple exaggerated breaths just to really feel your rib cage fill with air, your chest lift. And then exhaling, feeling everything pull in center, into the center. Couple more big deep breaths. Feeling your ribs, feeling the back of your ribs. Expand and contract. Bringing that breath and awareness down into your tummy, feeling your low belly expand on your inhale and pull in on your exhale. And feel free to change that breath. If it feels better to come now to an inhale through your nose and an exhale through your nose, feel free to do that. Your hips are relaxed. Your quadriceps are relaxed. Moving down to your calf, Achilles, heels, and feeling that warmness all the way down to your toes. So I'd like you to continue that breath Doesn't have to be forced, doesn't have to be long. And maybe you feel the sensations. Maybe you feel the air coming in and out through your nostrils. Maybe you feel your body with each breath. But try to bring that focus to something in your body, connecting with your body, away from your mind, away from that to-do list. So there's something that I've been thinking about a lot lately, and it's thoughts create our emotions, and then our emotions create our actions. And I want you to check in with how you're feeling right now. If you could name it, what would it be? What emotion would it be? And give yourself a little bit of room that it doesn't have to be sunshine and rainbows. That maybe it's something you don't want to feel, and that's okay too. Just acknowledge whatever emotion that is and see if you can pinpoint it. Okay. And then I want you to work backwards and see what thoughts you're having to create that emotion. What are you thinking? What are the events that you're replaying in your mind or thinking about in the future that could create that emotion? So check in. Maybe there's one, maybe there's a couple. But what are the thoughts that are creating that emotion? Okay. So if you can picture a little bubble up in space with those thoughts that you've just thought about, another little bubble up in space that's creating those emotions. Those thoughts are feeding into the emotions. And then what potential outcome, what potential actions would come from those emotions or that emotion that you're having? Again, give yourself a little freedom here that it doesn't have to be an action that you want to take or that you will take. It's just what's a possible action from that thoughts, feelings, actions model. Continuing to breathe. So now I want you to think about what emotion you want to have. How do you want to feel for the rest of today? Maybe it's the same. Maybe it's something completely different. So think about that. What emotion do you want to feel? And then I want you to now think about that bubble up in space of the thoughts that you would need to think about to start to create that emotion. So again, it's where you want to go. It's the ideal emotion that you want to walk away with today. And the thoughts behind it that are creating that emotion. Continuing to breathe. Continuing to relax. To let this thought process just happen. There's no need to filter your thoughts. Going back into what those bubbles may be like up in space of this new emotion that you want to have and the thoughts behind it that are feeding that emotion. And then what are some potential outcomes and actions that can happen from this new emotion that you want to have? Now, this is different for everyone, and I think that that's where it's so powerful. Everyone's unique. What you're thinking now works for you. Trust it. If that emotion and those actions and your thoughts that feed it are what you want to move forward with today, see how they could guide you throughout the rest of your experiences. Take a big deep breath. I want this to be a really big cleansing breath. So inhaling in through your nose. Fill every piece of your body with air. Hold it at the top. Breathe a little more. And then exhale everything out. And then once you think you've exhaled everything out, exhale a little bit more. Try that one more time. Inhaling all of the new emotion that you want in, the thoughts that feed it in. And exhale out the actions that you want to happen from this new emotion. When you're ready, open your eyes. Take a big deep breath. Let's reach our hands up overhead. Big good morning stretch. Exhale down. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Thanks for tuning in.